And what do you think foreigners do when they come here to Ecuador? Que los extranjeros hacen que cuando vienen al Ecuador.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. Visitar el país, turistear, very good. ¿Y qué tal si se van a vivir con una indigenous family? ¿Cómo será vivir con los indígenas? What do you think? Yes, very new, absolutely. And what do you think they do there? ¿Qué creen ustedes que hacen los extranjeros allí? And they usually share the experience of maybe farming. ¿Cierto? Dicho sea de paso, eso no se hace lo que se hace aquí en Ecuador, también se hace en otros países. Very good. So today we are going to read information about that. Good. And now the first thing, please a piece of paper. Please a piece of paper. Topic for today. Reading. Hello guys, pay attention. What topic for today? Reading. Everyone, topic for today, reading. So what do you know about indigenous families in Ecuador? Anyone about percentage? How many indigenous people are there in Ecuador? Anyone? ¿Cuántas personas indígenas habrán en el Ecuador? ¿Cuántos millones de habitantes? How many people are there here in Ecuador? 17 million. Very good. 17 million. Good. And how many indigenous people are there here in Ecuador? Half? Something like 9 million? Wow, that's a lot. Don't you think? 50% of the population here in Ecuador is indigenous? Might be. Maybe you have to find out. And then there is another question. Would you like a foreigner to share time with your family for a couple of months? Would you like to live with a foreigner? What is the meaning of foreigner? Someone from another country. Foreigner? For example, someone from the United States is a foreigner. Someone from Brazil is a foreigner. Someone from Colombia is a foreigner. So what is the meaning of foreigner? But the person that is from another country. Extranjero, very good. So, would you like to live with a foreigner? Would you like to live? Would you like to live? To live? Yes. Would you like to live in your house? No, why not? Because I don't know any guys, but would you like means te gustaría. Would you like? Yeah, very interesting. What about you? Would you like to live with a foreigner? In your house? Yes or no? Yes. Yeah. That would be a nice experience. And how do you think foreign families are different from families in Ecuador? Families are different in other parts of the world? What do you think? Are families different in other parts of the world? How? But how are they different? Religion, for example. What else? Traditions. Culture. Very good. Excellent. Language, of course. Now, we are going to talk about indigenous families in Ecuador. And now, I want you to write the following questions. You have to be able to answer the following questions. So now you have the title, ya tienen todo el encabezado. Ya está el encabezado. Y ahora sí comenzamos. Por ahí parece que alguien ha llegado atrasado y no escucho ni siquiera por qué ha llegado atrasado. Esperaría que me den una justificación. Why are you late? The bus. Over there. Why are you late? Because of the bus. Sit here. Oh yeah. Okay, now please, hurry up. Ask me the questions. Yes, yes. And now let's read the instruction. It says here, decide if the following statements are true, false, or not mentioned according to the reading. Sigue escribiendo, pero no tome la información. El día de hoy van a tener una clase de retroalimentación con la licenciada Giovanna Torres. Todo aquel que quiera mejorar su calificación, asiste con ella. Ahora sí, como ya cada cual escribió la pregunta, como cada cual ya sabe lo que dice, y yo esperaría que cada cual me pregunte qué dice allí. Tienen que cerciorarse de que entienden lo que dice allí. ¿Qué dice? Was born. Very good. Was born. Nació. Y ustedes, chicos, pilas, van poniendo el significado. No hay tiempo. Por eso es que digo rápido. Aquí. Primera, segunda. Segunda le mandaron una regla. Pero ya tiene ella regla. Listo. Any other question? Quitamos ya esta pantalla. Tenían demasiado tiempo para copiar. What's the meaning of roots? No sé qué más tenemos. Nadie más tiene preguntas. No more questions. Por favor, hagan cuadrito. Ahí no, vamos bien. Okay, so was born. Was born. What's the meaning of was born? Very good. Has lived. Bueno, aquí hagamos una pequeña corrección. En vez de esta D, pongámosle S. Had lived. Había vivido. Any other question? ¿Alguna otra? Any other? What? Oh, roots. Indigenous people have the faith roots. Sus raíces en la fe. Raíces, faith roots. Faith es fe y roots es raíces. Sus raíces de fe. ¿Está bien? ¿Sí suena bien? Sus raíces, o sea, tienen sus bases de fe, de creencias, si se quiere. Raíces y de fe. In both history and nature. Any other? Indigenous people are only one religion. Influences the harvest. Harvest, cosecha. Any other? Por cierto, les voy a retirar esas hojitas, por favor, deben tener su nombre. People believe, creen. Illness, la enfermedad. Okay? Now let's continue. Any other question? Do you have any other question? No more questions? What? Measles. Sarampión? Sarampión? It's not very sure. Oh, amiga, I'm not sure. Déjame chequear. Una enfermedad entonces. The flu? The flu? Influenza. O una gripe fuerte. Listo, ahí viene la lectura. En base a esa lectura que tenían que responder. No me acuerdo. Ok, comience. Ahí está la lectura. Y ahorita sí, cada cual. Finish. Okay, I am going to pick papers up. Recojo los papeles. Los papeles, los que están acabando de hacer. Papers. Clarito está la instrucción. True, false. True, false. True, false. Not mentioned. Otra que he escrito porque le falta espacio. Ve, mira la diferencia. Finish. Finish. I do expect and I do hope. I am waiting for your questions. What's the meaning of? You have to ask those questions. What's the meaning of? Good. What's the meaning of? Good. Okay. Question number 1. Jason McNamara was born in Australia
Yeah, true.
and works and lives in Argentina.
True. Or false? Yeah.
That's it. So, he was born here, says the story, and was born in Australia
Yeah.
and lives in Argentina. Yes or no?
Yes.
That's right. Question 2. Had lived in Ecuador for 2 months.
Gone.
How long has he lived in Ecuador? So, in his blogs, he shares his experience. He says that South America's communities are very and provides a kid. So, has lived in Ecuador for 10 months? Not mentioned. Not mentioned. No tenemos idea. Sabemos que vivió en el Ecuador, pero no tenemos idea de cuánto tiempo. So, not mentioned. Number 2. Number 3. Has lived in Ecuador with the indigenous people of Saraguros and Otavalos?
No man.
Not mentioned. Very good. Indigenous people people have their faith roots in what is the word? Just 1 minute. Their faith roots in both history and nature. True, false, not mentioned. What do you think?
True.
That is true. Indigenous farming and only one tradition? Hello? That's false. That's false. They are not just one tradition. They have very different things. Next, the Pachamama is a god.
True.
What do you think? The Pachamama is a god? Veamos esto que dice aquí. ¿The Pachamama is a god? Seguro que no es una diosa She was considered a So, ¿qué pusimos? ¿Is a god, yes or no? De hecho, más bien lo que podría haberse puesto es not mentioned. Pero sí se pone que es una Andean spiritual figure.
Pero el último está.
Podríamos aceptar entre true y entre no mentioned. Pero si alguien puso false, no vale. Porque es cierto, es una diosa para la comunidad indígena. Next question. Siguiente pregunta. ¿De Pachamama influences the harvest?
True.
That's true. Women have an important role in families?
True.
True. In Otavalo, people believe illnesses is caused by bacteria? In Otavalo, people believe that illnesses is caused by bacteria? For example, says here, they rely on a variety of plants to cure common illnesses. In the culture of Otavalo, for example, people believe that illness is caused by 4 things. Right? Evil, wind, right? Evil wind, evil spirits, or foreign objects. So, no. This question is negative. In Otavalo, people live caused by bacteria. This is false. Traditional and natural medicine is used to cure common illnesses such as the flu or the measles. True, false, not mentioned.
No mention.
True, false. Yep, that's it.
Hello, dear students. How are you today? Good, very well. How are you? What time is it now, students? It is 8:26 right now. Now we are going to read this reading. You can see the reading, students. ¿Pueden ver la lectura? You remember
Yes.
this reading? You remember this reading?
Yes.
You can read the topic, please, Alexander.
Living with an indigenous family.
Indigenous family. Okay, students. I'm going to read the first paragraph. Then somebody help me, okay? Living with an indigenous family. Jason McNamara is an Australian journalist, writer, and a TV production editor who lives in Buenos Aires. He is passionate about traveling and history. In his blog, he shares his experience living with an indigenous family in Ecuador. He says that South American indigenous communities are very distinct and provides some tips to keep in mind when you live with an indigenous host family in Ecuador. Fifth, in Ecuador, many types of mixed religious expressions are possible. They have their roots in both history and nature. With the Spanish having implanted their European religion and the indigenous population have maintained a strong spiritual connection to the land. Somebody want to help me, please? The next paragraph, Pachamama. One volunteer, please. Andrés Lozano. Please, Leodan Guaman, read the Pachamama. Read after me, Leodan. The Pachamama. Anaí. Read after me, the Pachamama.
The Pachamama of
Otherwise, no.
Wise, known as Mother Earth and
Earth.
also referred to as Mama Pacha, is an ancient spiritual
Engine. Spiritual.
figure from ancient Incan
Engine.
society where she was considered the bird of fertility, as seen in her influence over the harvest, drought, throughout,
Throughout.
and
Throughout. Repeat again. Throughout.
throughout
Good.
the year in Ecuador. A spiritual practice in indigenous communities, she the Pachamama help with God harvest.
Good job, Anaí. Thank you. Next. Alexander, read the next paragraph. Gender.
Gender are different in indigenous families, especially when it comes to the role of native and leadership roles within indigenous and activity in
Families.
agriculture and taking on the role of
Household. Household.
household or spiritual
Healers. Or spiritual healers. Read the last paragraph, medicine, please, Carmita.
Medicine. In indigenous Ecuador, traditional and natural medicine dominate. They rely on a variety of plants to cure common illness.
Illness.
In the culture of Otavalo, for example, people believe that illness is caused before things, fruit, evil wind, evil spirits, or foreign objects.
Or foreign objects. Good job. Now we are going to carry out a small activity where we will work on the ability to read using the Wooclap tool. In this activity, you are going to enter the link that I am going to send you to the chat. You can see the link I sent in the chat. Les voy a enviar un link al chat. Por favor, revisan para que puedan ingresar a la actividad. In this activity, you read the reading and fill in the blanks with the appropriate word, students. Van a leer la lectura que se encuentra acá abajo. Ustedes la pueden apreciar en sus móviles. Ya ingresaron al link. Ustedes pueden apreciar para que ustedes empiecen a trabajar llenando los espacios que están en blanco. Como ya leyeron la lectura, ustedes ya saben qué palabras van en cada espacio. I wait 2 minutes for this activity, students. Yo aquí los puedo observar a todos los estudiantes que están participando. I can see one participate. Let me see who is. Very good. Number 1 is roots. Number 2 is spiritual connection. Number 3 is bird. Number 4 is harvest. Good job. Are you finished, students? I only have one participate, I can see. Number 2 participates. I have 2 participates. Hurry up, students, hurry up. I have 2 participate. I had 3 participates. Hurry up. Hurry up, students. You have 1 minute more, students. Hurry up. I have 4 participates. Let me see your answers. Roots, bit, spiritual connection, harvest, spiritual connection, bird, spiritual connection, roots. Harvest, bird, harvest. Okay, remember, students. No se olviden, estudiantes. Cuando ustedes no han terminado una oración, ustedes no pueden empezar con mayúscula. Cuando tengan un punto aparte, va mayúscula, pero cuando no tengan punto, tienen que escribir en minúscula. Don't forget, students. Okay, let me see who winner. The winner is Carmen, because she has 1,000 pounds. She is the winner. Congratulations, Carmen.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. All the students, it's good too, because you participate in this activity. Very good students. I congratulate all yours. Dear students, I'm going to give a little feedback on what you learned today. Yo voy a retroalimentar un poquito lo que ustedes aprendieron el día de hoy. We are going to practice the vocabulary that we have learned today with your teacher, students. Read the words and match them with the correct meaning. Who want to read the first word, students? Woman Wilson?
Yeah.
Feet. Read again. Feet. Read after me. Feet.
Feet.
Feet. What do you think? What's the meaning feet? Maybe is an Andean a spiritual figure or not? Or is the indigenous people have a spiritual connection with the earth? Their religion is based on their history and nature. Feet is the Indigenous people have a spiritual connection. Let me see. Good job. Next, medicine. What do you think, Camacho, Anaí? Medicine. What's the meaning of medicine?
Plants are the source for indigenous medicine.
Plants are the source for indigenous medicine.
Number 1.
Good job. Good job, Anaí. Thank you. Pachamama. Carmen. What's the meaning of Pachamama?
Is an ancient spiritual figure from ancient Incan considered the spirit or family. Yes.
Read after me, Carmen. Is an ancient
Is an ancient
spiritual
spiritual
figure
figure
from ancient Incan considered bearer of fertility.
bearer or fertility.
Good job. Let me see. Good. The last word, please, Edgar. What's the meaning of gender?
A group of people and associates who share particular qualities,
Particular
qualities or ways of
qualities. Read again, qualities.
qualities
Good.
or ways of behave white
Which
date with date associate white being
mayor.
male or another identity.
Good job, Edgar. A group of people in associates who share particular qualities or ways of behaving with that society, associated with being male, female, or another identity. Good job, students. Congratulations for your participation. This is all, students. Thank you for assisting to my class. Thank you for everything. Take care. Have a nice night. Take care, students, and take care your family. También les quería decir que les voy a enviar una encuesta para que me la puedan llenar. En cuanto la tengan llena, la envían. Son unas pocas preguntas. Y por favor, también se tomará en cuenta la asistencia de todos ustedes. Y también una encuesta será enviada para la docente Matilde. Eso es todo, chicos. Muchas gracias. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Thank you, teacher.